You are listening to the Daily Gospel Reflections with Sister Cloth. This podcast is brought to you by the Paulines Multimedia. It is our mission to bring the Word of God to all peoples through sounds and images, voices, and music. Come and join us as we share with you a thought a day. Our reading for today is lifted from the Gospel account of St. Luke, chapter 6, verses 43 to 49. Jesus said to his disciples, "No good tree bears bad fruit, nor again does a bad tree bear good fruit. For each tree is known by its own fruit. Figs are not gathered from thorns, nor are grapes picked from a bramble bush. The good person out of the good treasure of the heart produces good, and the evil person out of evil treasure produces evil. For it is out of the abundance of the heart that the mouth speaks. Why do you call me Lord, Lord, and do not do what I tell you? I will show you what someone is like who comes to me, hears my words, and acts on them. That one is like a man building a house who dug deeply and laid the foundation on rock. When a flood arose, the river burst against that house, but could not shake it because it had been well built. But the one who hears and does not act is like a man who built a house on the ground without a foundation. When the river burst against it, immediately it fell, and great was the ruin of that house." Welcome once again to our daily reflection. Today's gospel says, "A good tree does not bear rotten fruit, nor does a rotten tree bear good fruit. For every tree is known by its fruit." This saying is very well said. Good fruit comes from a good tree. That reminds me of the motto, "From the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks." Yes, what lies deep down in our hearts quickly shows and tells. If charity, gentleness, patience, generosity, and love of God abound from deep within us, the people who come in contact with us can readily perceive the kind of person we are. Our presence as a form of communication might even serve as a gateway to being closer to God. On the other hand, if our hearts are full of anger, jealousy, envy, and selfishness, we might dissuade others, as it were, from thinking of how good God is. That reminds us of Saint Mother Teresa of Calcutta. She was a person of profound prayer and deep love for her religious sisters and students. The 20 years of Mother Teresa's stay in Loreto have filled her with profound happiness. The sisters remembered her for her charity, unselfishness, courage, capacity for hard work, and natural talent for the organization. She lived out her consecration to Jesus amid her companions with fidelity and joy. Because of these remarkable aspects of her life, her presence touched many people's lives within and outside the convent wall. We then beg the Lord for the grace that we too become instruments of being light for the world, and that our presence may bring grace and consolation everywhere. Be with us again tomorrow as we share with you a thought a day. Meanwhile, you can follow us and listen to other Apple and Google podcasts on Spotify, produced by Paulines Multimedia. Have a good day.